So my last video was a complete flop, and it would be easy to get despondent about it, but in this video I'm going to tell you why it's actually a good thing. So I published this video last night, and it was a really popular topic in my niche, which I hadn't made a video about yet, so I thought it would do quite well. But kind of 12 hours later, and it's still early days admittedly, but it hasn't really done well, hasn't taken off, and normally I would have probably got a little bit despondent about that. Why? Because, as creators, we put a lot of effort into these videos. There's a lot of thought goes into the titles and thumbnails, coming up with any scripts or whatever it is you're going to talk about in the video, actually executing the recording of that video. And there's a lot of work goes into it, and that's before even editing and adding in whatever else you do. So, when you make these videos, they can be, time consuming. It's a lot of blood, sweat and tears goes into them, and usually you're proud of what you've made. And when it's not reciprocated, when people don't click on it, then it's hard sometimes to not take it personally. But reality is that not all videos are going to do well. So I have to accept that, 80% of the videos I make may not get much views. They may not move the needle in terms of my channel growth all that much. And be okay with that. It'd be easy to just kind of get despondent and start blaming the algorithm and all these things. But actually, sometimes you just have to accept that maybe that just wasn't your best video. Not every video you make is going to be a success. And it's important to not overly question why that video didn't land well, and instead put your energy into the next video that you're going to create. That's a far better use of your time. And that's what I've chosen to do with this. I could have turned around and said, I'm going to throw in the towel, or I'm going to not, do anything. I'm not going to record any other videos now for a few days and just sulk it out. But what good is that doing? So instead, I've decided to take the approach of coming out here the morning after and making a new video and talking about the subject directly. So how is it not that bad a thing? Well, for a start, it hasn't wasted your time. It's still practice. We're still learning as we go. And even that's true even of bigger creators as well. All creators, big or small, on YouTube will have videos that do well and videos that don't do well. Everyone has flops. So if you're a small creator and you're thinking it's just you, then that's not the case. We all have it. People just getting started will have videos that don't do well. People that are a little bit further down the track, perhaps like myself, with a few hundred subscribers, will make videos that don't do well. People that have got tens or hundreds of thousands of subscribers will make videos that don't do well. So if you've had a video like that, then it's not just you. I'm struggling with it as well, as is big channels too. So it hasn't been a waste of your time because you can learn from it. So in one breath I'm saying just put your energy into the next video, but still worth spending a little bit of time maybe trying to understand how a video hasn't maybe done so well. Was it rushed? If you're being honest with yourself, did you rush through it? Was your delivery not up to scratch the way it normally is? Was the title and thumbnail not working? Or, did you not spend enough time thinking about the title and thumbnail? And, so study the video back briefly, make up your own mind about what hasn't done well in that video. Maybe even ask your viewers or your subscribers why they think that video maybe didn't do as well. And, take that feedback from them and through your own review and learn what you can do better in the next video. I took from yesterday's video that maybe it was a little bit too scripted. So for this video, I've decided I'm just going to try and do this a little bit more off the cuff. I don't have any notes in front of me. I did have notes, but I left them at home by accident. But the plan was just to have a few notes and just kind of go through those points. So yeah, I'm just going completely off the cuff with this video. So yeah, you can learn. You can absolutely learn from your bad videos. So the first thing's accepting the bad videos are just going to be a mainstay within your channel. The vast majority of your videos aren't really going to do a huge amount for your channel. It's only a smaller percentage that you'll find actually contribute to the growth of the channel. So when one of those videos doesn't land, just accept that it's normal and move on. Do a little bit of analysis on that video, understand what you could have done better. We should always be striving to improve with every video that we do. I'm a firm believer of that. So be honest with yourself and apply changes that you think will help in the next video. And then just put all the energy at that point into that next one. Don't be despondent or get downbeat about it. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your energy. Just look forward. The other reason to not get despondent when a video doesn't do so well is, depending on the video, obviously, that video might take off in a week's time, 2 weeks' time, 2 months' time. It doesn't matter. I want to kind of call out JB, who is a fellow kind of smaller creator, and he put a video out which he put a lot of time into just a few weeks ago. And it was why he deleted the YouTube Studio app, and it was very funny. It was a kind of a parody where he played himself and his relationship with YouTube Studio, and he dressed up in a lab coat and stuff. And if you haven't watched it, then you should, and I'll maybe put a link to it. And I know from speaking to Jay that he put a lot of time into that, and I can imagine he was probably underwhelmed by the fact that it didn't do that well, because, as I say, there's a lot of effort went into that, and he'll have been proud of it, I'm sure, when at the point that he published that video. And for there to be not much movement in terms of his channel off the back of that video, all that time that goes into it, you kind of think, okay, I've put a lot of time into that and it's not really achieved much. But lo and behold, he got in touch with me yesterday, and all of a sudden the impressions were spiking, and in the space of just a short time he gained a lot of subscribers from it. So I think maybe a couple of days ago he was at just over 300 subscribers, and now he's around about 400, or maybe even more than that. And that's largely down to that video, I would imagine, because it's gotten so much more views in the last few days. Then that's probably resulted in a significant jump in his subscriber count, and he's probably over the moon with that now, because he'd probably written that video off. So don't write videos off is the long story short of that. I've had videos that maybe not quite to the extent that he had with that one, but I've had videos that didn't do much and then got a bit of a resurgence a little bit later. So, and that could be true of the video I published yesterday. Maybe it will be 2 weeks before it takes off, and I might be making a totally different video following up from that than I am here. But the point is, don't look at your flopped videos as a waste of time. You're either learning something from them, or you're putting something out there that could take off at any moment. And if you start to change your mindset from looking at it as failure to looking at it as something you've learned from, or something that will potentially help grow your channel in the future, then you should never be too despondent immediately after publishing a video. And I'm recording this and the video has been up for less than 24 hours, so I may be premature in making this video. There could be a sudden spike at some point today or in the next couple of days, which completely changes the dynamic of what I'm talking about. But this felt like a good conversation to have, because I know that a lot of people who do end up watching this video, assuming this one doesn't flop, will have been in that position, or are in that position right now, where they've put their heart and soul into something that they're proud of, only for no one to watch it, or fewer people than normal to watch it. Depends where you are in your journey. You might be starting out and are proud of that first video, and you're not getting many views at all, which is normal, by the way. That's just how it works in the early stages. Or you might be more like me. Perhaps you've been doing this for a few months. Perhaps you've had previous videos which have actually done quite well, and then one that you think is going to do well, one that you're proud of and you've put the time into, doesn't. Maybe that's your last video. Maybe you've just published one in the last few days and you're feeling despondent about it. YouTube, as a creator on YouTube, is a roller coaster of emotions. You have times where you do see a shift and, subscriber spike, view spike, maybe not necessarily viral, but just, a video it outperforms all your other ones. And that gives you just a huge lift, and it just fills you with motivation to move forward. And then you'll have other videos like the one I'm talking about from yesterday that, can put you in the opposite mood, which is, it must be me, and I'm not any good at this, and I need to kind of throw in the towel and just call it a day. And I've been at both those opposite ends of those extreme kind of sides of things, and it changes day to day. I was 2 days ago, I was feeling really unmotivated, uninspired to make videos. Yesterday, all of a sudden, I got the inspiration to make the video I did make, and then this morning, I was feeling pretty dejected again because that video that I had been inspired to make hasn't done well, or at least not so far. So it is up and down, and it's not an easy ride. You have to be thick-skinned enough, I think, to accept that it is not going to be a smooth ride. It is going to be up and down. But as long as you can accept that and take the videos that don't land and put a positive spin on them, i.e. you've learned something, or you just never know when that video might kick into gear, then hopefully you can maintain a fairly stable level of mindset and level of kind of motivation, because you shouldn't let the bad videos demotivate you. And equally, you shouldn't get too carried away by the videos that do better. I mean, yeah, sure, enjoy them. Enjoy those moments where you see that video has really kind of taken off. But know that it doesn't necessarily mean that you've turned a corner as such. It might give you that spike and that shot in the arm to your channel that you've been looking for. But the next video after a successful one might just as easy be a flop. And I'm not trying to be downbeat here. I'm just trying to kind of tell you the realities. So you just have to be prepared for that. Enjoy the good moments, but just like if you've moving on from a bad video, move on from a good video, it should be the same thing. You're just looking at the next video then. You're just looking at putting your energy into that. So, enjoy the good videos that do well briefly, and then move on. And don't get too worried about the bad videos, and then move on from them as well. The important thing, whether the video is good or bad, is to spend a little bit of time trying to understand why. Why did that video do well? Why did this video not do well? And be mindful of those things as you go into your next video. Lean into the stuff that does well, and maybe try something different, for the next video from the video that you did previously that didn't do well. Don't be afraid to mix things up. If things aren't working, try new things. What have you got to lose? You've got nothing to lose. Try something new. If you're sticking to your niche, then mixing things up a little bit is hopefully going to help. It's experimenting. You might try something new and it doesn't work. Fine, try something else. But maybe that thing you do try, maybe people really receive that well. Maybe that helps your next video really do well. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say in this video. talking about doing things differently in this video. Say it's a little bit more off the cuff than normal, not so scripted, and you'll have seen by now that there's some drone shots in there as well. I wanted to kind of show you a little bit of the environment that I film in. So that's just something a little bit different. So it's experimenting. Anyway, if you are in that position where your last video didn't do well, don't worry. Put a smile on your face, move on. It might happen for you in the next video. The next one might be a winner. So just put all your energy into that, and I wish you well with it. Okay? Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.